Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I almost can't sit in my chair because I'm so excited to tell you the update. So, if you're aware, who in the comments is aware of the name Cynthia with the attachment of wine? Cynthia from the Tana mongeau storytime. Any of us know who that is? Oh, there you go. So, Cynthia is who Tana mongeau did the story time about and completely exposed and doxed, and this person was getting awful reviews because Tana mongeau story time and it really bad. We'll do a quick summary, but before that I want to get to the update. So Cynthia has reached out to me, and Cynthia sent me this message last night and said the following: "Dearest and sweetest Adam," love her already. Love her already. Love her already. Love her already. "Someone just sent me the link to your podcast episode." Oh, podcast. Feels so official. "Discussing the NBC article. Just finished listening and I have tears streaming down my face. And I am a badass. Work. Work. Just finished listening." Oh, I already read that. "It takes a lot to make me cry, but they are tears of joy." Cynthia is like trying not to say mother challenge. Seriously. "I'm extremely touched by your kindness towards me and for calling out questionable influencer behavior." I know that's right. "And yes, if you ever come to Paris, champagne is on me. It will be my small way of thanking you for your kindness. Cheers to you and onwards and upwards like a champagne bubbly. Bubbly regards from Queen Cynthia." Oh my god. Like the sweetest, kindest woman ever. And then she puts this on her story, and it's this: "At the Adam McIntyre, come to Paris and champagne is on me, your grateful champagne queen." And someone had hold on. So then I re-uploaded it and said, "Oh my god, Cynthia, it would be an honor next time I'm in Paris for sure." Cynthia goes, "This young Irish fellow stood up for me during hashtag Winegate. I hope his mom is proud of him," which is so sweet. And then I want to show you this. So Cynthia uploaded on Instagram like this big statement, and someone had commented and was like queen or something, right? I'm trying to remember where it was. I can't necessarily find it, but someone commented and was like, "You're such a queen." And I can't find it. But Cynthia responded and was like, "Oh my god, like I finally found out that people were calling me queen because of Adam McIntyre's video, because I was calling her Queen Cynthia like all the time, and then people were going over to her Instagram and commenting it, which is super sweet." But she released this statement in response, and I will get to a little recap of the story, of course, but I do want to let you know that she is the kindest woman ever. Like, so sweet. She didn't have to message me. Obviously, I just, like, covered the story. However, we were talking, and I may go to Paris for, like, a day to do this. I don't, like, I'm just trying to work out logistics and stuff. I'm just trying to work it out. But I'm thinking I could possibly do it and like go and like do like an honest review of it. Like I was speaking with that to her. I was like, I would love to go and like give an honest review and like figure out like what was happening. So I'm going to read you out what she has sent me that we could do. So she sent me the day. The only reason I'm not putting it on here is because it's like the actual day and stuff that she wants me to do, but it's literally in the next like, it's within the next few days. So like this would be a trip that would, I mean, it's in 2 weeks time. And 8 a.m. meet Cynthia at the train station in front of the track, and she will be there from 8:30 to 9:45. She's like sent me the itinerary. Sorry, I have like a cat hair. She has sent me like an itinerary for me to do this. If I want to. She was like, "Oh, I have cat hair here." She was like, "I want to like let you know everything you're getting into beforehand." She was like, "And this is what I did last time." And I was like, "You tell him, queen." Train from this cat hair. Train from Paris to Dormans. During the journey, I will talk to you about the history of wine, the geography of the region, and how the industry is organized today. Hold on, I literally got to get rid of this cat hair. It's driving me crazy. Sorry. Got it. Cat life. So we will do that, and then at 9:45 until 10:30, we'll walk along the river and through vineyards. And during the walk, she will talk to us about the challenges of harvesting that time of year and some of the rules and regulations of the vineyards and telling us all about it. From 10:30 to 12:30, a private tour of the vineyards, going to the press room, tank room, and the cellars at their big, winery, vineyard, which is a small female-owned house. And then by the end of the tour, you will understand all the stages of making champagne. Also, you can then choose the champagnes you want to try. Then at 12:30, your driver will pick us up. And then at 1 until 3, we'll have lunch at this restaurant. During lunch, I will talk to you about pairing champagne and food, which is like something that I would love. My mom wouldn't be able to join me because she's going back to work. So this is like me on my own. And then from 3 until 5 is a private visit of a big, beautiful house with, big cellars and modern art. And we can also do a tasting when we're on that. And we'll cross the street to a big mansion. And then that's followed by this sounds interesting. And this was the thing that Tana was like really speaking out against. And then we're going to do a scenic walk to the cathedral. Then we're going to visit the cathedral and figure out the history of Joan of Arc, because obviously this is a small female-owned house. So it's all talking about that. And then it's the train home, where if you have any other questions, she will let us know. So she has sent me the itinerary, and she has said, basically, if I want to come, it's on her. And keep in mind, we were talking about the price of these things, and she was like, is this around a weekend by any chance? It is on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday. But I don't know if I would be able to get you to come. I would have to talk to her about it, because I don't want to. She's bringing me on for free, so I don't want to be like, can we bring on one more for free? But what I might do is I might pay for you, so you could come and do it with me. I also don't know if I'm doing it next Saturday. Not next Saturday, but it was in 2 weeks Saturday. I know I wasn't going to say the date or anything, but the only reason I'm saying it is because I don't think I can do that date, which is unfortunate. However, she just sent me a message and was like, if that date doesn't work for you, we can organize a different date. So she's being super accommodating and stuff. And she was like, if you want to do a private tour, we can do a private tour. She was like, or you can come along with this woman seems incredibly accommodating and stuff. And by the way, this tour, she's like, come along for free. And this is for you being so sweet about me online and stuff. And I'm like, who the fuck did Tana Mongeau mess with here? This woman sounds so very pleasant. And I know she reached out to Kat, who wrote the article. She invited Kat. She was like, anytime you're in Paris, I will do this for free for you, and I want you to experience it. And I know that she also reached out to T-Spill, and she was like, T-Spill, if you ever want to do this, it's on me. And it's like, oh my God, this woman seems really, really, really sweet. So as we're aware, this Tana Mongeau article here, it was that during a podcast episode, she talked about a recent wine trip that she took, and she revealed the name of the tour guide, Cynthia, as well as the name of the champagne house. And basically she called her every name under the sun. She said that she wanted to kill her. She said that she was the nastiest person ever. She said she wanted to physically fight Cynthia, curb stomp her, kill her. I literally wanted her dead at the hands of me. And this is Cynthia, as we're aware. And then Cynthia was getting a bunch of fake reviews because of, Tana's fans, then going over and flooding, trying to get Cynthia fired and make her life hell. And, Tana was just allowing all of it happen because obviously she, said her name, and the direction was very easy to find her. And it was really, really, really upsetting. And Cynthia made a police report in Paris about Tana, but Cynthia has made a statement, which we're going to get to. So this is just the We Love You Cynthia stream. Cynthia, you will be loved by the muckers. That's what we call our audience here. You will be loved by us, and you will be protected by us. I was older her as well. I was completely off the record. This is someone who is known for exaggeration and fake story time. So I hope you're not letting this get to you. So Cynthia wrote alongside this photo, look at her there, Queen shining in the gardens. Last week, I was caught in the middle of what some called #Winegate. An American influencer criticized me on YouTube and then NBC News wrote about her fans' backlash for criticizing me. Then a Canadian was just as many. Oh my god. Then a Canadian with just as many subscribers on YouTube defended me. Crazy story. Wait, who's that? Wait, what? Who's the Canadian? Is this the Canadian? No, that's the. This looks beautiful, by the way. I want to go here. Who's the. T-Spill? Is T-Spill Canadian? I didn't know that. Work. Okay, shout out T-Spill. Then a Canadian with just as many subscribers on YouTube defended me. Crazy story. I want to take this opportunity. I didn't know T-Spill is Canadian. Adam's like, am I the Canadian? I want to take this opportunity to introduce you to the kind people because they unfortunately received more hashtag cyberbullying than I did because the American influencer and her followers wrongly thought I was an employee there. Oh my god. I love their hashtag champagne. I love the way she types. Their history and values, and so do the thousands of people I have brought to visit them. Take care and drink champagne is even, inscribed on their corks. Christine is a 10th generation grower. Her family used to sell the grapes to the big champagne houses. 3 generations ago, they started using their grapes to make their own champagne instead of selling it. She is an independent champagne producer. She makes what is called hashtag grower champagne. This year, she will be certified hashtag organic. I love the way she types. She was interviewed by 60 Minutes about hashtag wine and hashtag climate change. And she's the first woman to be elected president of Champagne Independent and associate of 400 independent champagne producers. She's very passionate. So then she says, she basically talks a little bit more about it. And people are saying, on behalf of all the good Americans who aren't spoiled, this is a comment now, who aren't spoiled, entitled, and embarrassing, I apologize. I love your country and your way of life, which is why I will be spending more time in your culture. Someone said, wow, I just looked it up. What a horrible thing for her to say and do to any business and not thinking about the repercussions to the company. I'm so glad that Babbel cut ties with her and there's a lot of support coming to you from around the world. I hope to be able to go to one of your tours someday. And she says, I applaud Babbel's decision, which was the company that dropped Tana that she did the sponsorship on. And during the sponsorship, by the way, she was like, use Babbel. I would, know how to speak a different language to tell Cynthia to go fuck herself in her own, native language. Cyberbullying is wrong in any language. I will welcome you with open arms when you come to Paris. Cheers and onwards like a champagne bottle. Oh, she loves that, doesn't she? So sorry to hear about this. This is embarrassing for all those Americans for those Americans that are making us look bad. Your tour was one of the best memories from my tour de France a year ago, and I still think fondly of it to this day. Someone said, as a longtime watcher of YouTube drama, Guilty Pleasure, the influencer in question is well known for being disrespectful and deplorable, not to mention embarrassingly immature. You've shown nothing but grace and self-respect throughout all of this, and well done to you. Someone said, we'll read out a couple more just to give you, but thank God people are sending this woman love because she deserves it and she seems really nice. Not all of her followers were on her side. I just want to make that clear. Many of us were on your side. So Tana Mongeau fans are now commenting. Many of us were on your side and called her out for her story time. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I followed you to show support and you seem like a sweet woman. Keep doing your thing. And we'll read one more. As a previous customer of yours, I cannot believe someone would say such negative things about your business. Your tours are very welcoming and an experience where you ask for feedback to be provided during the tour. If someone is not happy, they should let you know during the tour, not behind a review or a microphone. Ugh, get her. Women should be celebrated in the wine industry, which is what you're doing, not put down. We could not recommend more of a tour in France. Onwards like a champagne bottle. She must say that during the things because people love it. Well, you know what? Shout out to you, Cynthia. And I would absolutely love to do this tour. If I could get the dates to work out, it would be an absolute dream. I honestly can't think of something better. I'm not even saying that bullshitting. I love wine. I'm starting to like champagne. I think that this is really interesting. And she's been so sweet and so accommodating and so kind. Not only to me, but to T-Spill and Kat, who, wrote the article. And it's like, she doesn't have to be making an effort with people in the community of what Tana was in who started all this, but like she's going out of her way to be like, I'm good. And it's like, we see it, Queen. We see it. So shout out to Cynthia, sending much love, and I hope to see you soon. So sweet.